So DreamLife, the idea of DreamLife comes from working smarter and not harder. It is something that we as human beings are always looking to make it happen. After COVID-19 pandemic, I was always thinking about designing a product for the professionals who are working from home. I know that working from home is something like a dream for a dream come true for many people, but it has its own challenges. But the point is that I didn't know exactly what kind of challenges professionals may have while they're working from home. The only thing that I was aware of was that they are having challenges with managing their time and their life. No more setting the alarm for 6 a.m. They can set their own hours and work when they feel like it. They sleep in and they procrastinate. It sounds appealing, but it doesn't work that way. So after a while, many at-home workers found themselves in big trouble. So the challenge here is that how to help professionals who are working from home to plan their time in all areas of life so they can reach their goals in life and work. I started the process with defining the problem, and then I went through the research phase with one-on-one interviews, and then I analyzed the data. I went through the ideation phase, and after ideation, I started to design some wireframes and do some user testing. In the research phase, I conducted the interview with professionals who were working from home, and at the starting point of that, I created the interview guide to learn how they maintain their work-life balance when they're working from home, and what kind of interruptions there are to lead to overtime working, and what are the factors that are causing more stress in work and life. I got the responses and I organized them into groups. The most important part of the insights was where they all mentioned, most of them mentioned that when they are working from home, they can be more flexible in terms of working hour. And because they don't have to set hours, so they need to work through the evening or just procrastinate further. I can say that most of them were happy with working from home, but they believe that they are not motivated same as before when they used to work at office. So at this stage, based on the data, I created the personas that represent the other users. And I created empathy map and a user journey map so I can better understand users' behaviors and needs. And here, this is Martin. He is 40 years old. He's a software developer and he's working from home. And his main goals are managing work time, separate personal life and business life, increasing productivity, and spending more time with friends and family. And in Martin's experience journey, I tried to see what's his thoughts and feelings during the day. We can see here that when he starts the day, he's happy because he has his own time and he can have some time for breakfast and anything that he likes. But at the end of the day, we can see that he's tired and frustrated of not being able to get the work done. And here, ideation was the most interesting part of the design process because at the starting point of the project, I had totally different idea of the features that I was going to have in my product. But I created MVP metrics, and it helped me to start with some high value and to prioritize the features and start with high value and easy features. So I extracted three main goals for my product. The users will be able to set a goal in all areas of life and track their progress. The users will be able to set daily tasks and set a reminder, and the users will be able to build habits. I know that life management is something. Managing time and life has been always important for most people, but the point is that in the future we are going to have more at-home workers who are not socializing and who are not motivated to go out same as before, and they are in danger of mental and physical health problems. So the importance of life management will be more significant. So after after defining my problem and the goals of the product, I created some user flows. This is the first one, and this is the last one, but it has not been finalized, because after creating some more wireframes and doing user testing, I find it that it needs some more changes. And the main pages that I'm going to have in my website is dashboard, goal page, task management, habit page, vision board, and journal page. And I'm gonna go through the prototype. So before signing up, the user, here is the home page. The user can see why they need to set a goal, and they can see what other users think about the product, and then they can see the key features of the product and some resources like articles and ebooks about life management and task management. Then after signing up, they go through the dashboard. Here we have some colors. And in the dashboard, we can see there are 4 sections. I believe that time management and life management doesn't need to be boring. It can feel like a game. So what I'm planning to have in my website is adding some kind of game elements like point scoring, so I can engage users to achieve their goals. I can motivate them. For example, here we can see that if users will be able to achieve their goals, they can get some awards, different kind of awards, and so it can motivate them. And here we can see that they can track their progress, task progress, and goals progress. And when we go to the details of the goal here, the users can list their tasks, the tasks that are required to achieve their goal. For example, if they're going to lose weight, these are all the tasks that they need to do. For example, doing some kind of exercises, drinking water, doing some shopping, I don't know, healthy shopping. And so they can, after completing every task, they can see that they are one step closer to achieve their goals. So it is motivating, helps them to get motivated and to continue their path. And here we can see that they can track their progress. They can see the priority of the task. And in adding goal forms, they can users can set some SMART goals. They can add some labels. For example, if the goal is going to be easy, doable, or challenging, they can change it. And they, based on the goal, if it is going to be long-term, medium-term, or short-term, they can set the time frame, and then they can set measure label. For example, if their goal is going to be lose weight, from 70 kg to, for example, 60 kg, they can set it here and they can track it. And in the task section, it's the same. They can create a task list. They can create a very precise and flexible task schedule that fits their goal plan. And they can set some single or repeating tasks for their goal. They can choose their goal and they can set the task based on that. And then it's the same for habits. About the vision board and journal, we all know the importance of having a vision board to achieve goal, to be motivated. So here users can add pictures, the pictures that they like as a vision board, and they can have journals, so they can write and record their wins and accomplishments, and they can have a look sometime and get motivated. And if we go back to here. I got some insights after doing user testing. I got some insights, and here are the main user pain points. I haven't applied all of them to the websites, but the most important one was that the users did like to invite members to monitor their progress. For example, their family, their friends, to their goals and their tasks. So the feature that I'm going to add later is having some kind of team feature in my website, so they can have a chat with each other and they can motivate them, their friends and their family. And the other thing that I'm planning to have for the next version of my website is that I'm going to design a platform specifically for helping remote teams to set and achieve their career goals, so they will be able to plan projects, coordinate work remotely and hit their goals. It's what I'm going to have maybe in the next version of my website, adding this feature. And then the last thing, the thing that I learned, the most important thing that I learned in this project and in this course is how important it is to focus on learning about project requirements and learning about the needs and goals of the users through different kind of workshops and UX research methods, and then go through the design process. Because if we don't do that, it would be a waste of time. And thank you, Vera, for helping me to gain this knowledge, and thank you all for watching and listening to my presentation.